Yes, we back, family. We're continuing on with this King of Hawaii tournament. We're in our championship bracket right now.
Yes, indeed. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Yes, a blessa.
Welcome from beautiful Hilo, Hawaii.
Our teams for this game right now, we got Shut D. The Shut D jerseys, they're actually straight Dynasty. They're the home team.
Straight Dynasty, the home team.
And we got Strictly Aloha, the visitors. You're listening to the Kama and Kama Show. Here we go, starting it off.
Oh. And they will call that out on the lead hitter for Strictly Aloha. Here at the James Jim and Correa Ball Field at the Francis F.C. Wong Stadium.
Yes, sir. We are monitoring our live chats, so please go ahead and share some love. We got some love from Molokai. Thank you, Brother Keola. Said, mahalo K-Vikes Media. I agree. Mahalo to them. One out now.
1 out. 1-3 on the count for Strictly Aloha. Full count for the second hitter from Strictly Aloha. And they'll take the walk, putting a man on first for Strictly Aloha here at the top of the first inning.
Strike two.
2-1 on the count. 1 out, 1 on. Big hit out to left field. Outfielder is going. Just can't make the catch as it goes over the fence. And that'll score 2 for Strictly Aloha. With an impressive showing off the gate by the third hole hitter.
First points now on the board. Starting that off really nicely for Strictly Aloha. They played earlier today. I believe we did stream that one.
Looks like 1-2 on the count. 1-3.
Little high, that one.
And they will walk another for straight Dynasty. Putting Strictly Aloha 1 out, 1 on. With 2 runs scored so far. As they bring in a pinch runner on first. This looks like it's going to be a great game, folks. Big hit up center field.
Right in that gap.
Looks like both runners will take 2. Putting runners on second and third. Runners on second and third look ready to make that rip around to home.
Inside.
First ball goes just inside. 1-2 on the count. Grounded out to the shortstop. Can't quite make it to first. That'll put 2 outs, 2 on for Strictly Aloha. Big hit right towards the gap in outfield, but they get under it, and they will stop Strictly Aloha there, retiring the inning with 2 across for Strictly Aloha as we go to the bottom of the first.
Thank you guys again for joining us on our live coverage of the King of Hawaii softball tournament. This is your first broadcast with us. We're going to go over some of the rules of this tournament. First off, guaranteed for sure, we have a 55-minute time limit. More rules coming up. We got our run rule, of course, 20 after 3, 15 after 4, and 10 after 5.
And then the field might look a little bit different
Yes.
compared to what you might be seeing in conventional baseball. There is an extra man on the field. Teams can choose to have either a 4-man outfield or a 5-man infield. Surprisingly, a lot of teams have chosen to stick with that 5-man infield, really relying on that speed and the endurance on their outfielders to be able to cover that huge amount of real estate here at the Jimmy Correa ball field.
And speaking of speed, our bases are moved a little closer. Instead of your conventional, they're just a bit closer. You know, this is slow pitch softball, but, you know, our players are less young, so we're going to give them more time to react.
And the last big thing is that for this tournament, every hitter starts with a 1-1 count.
Yes, everyone starts with 1-1.
And fouls can strike you out. Mm-hmm. So it only takes 2 strikes or 2 fouls for an out, or 3 balls for a walk.
Yes, sir. Show us some love in our comment section. Tell us where you're watching from.
Huge fly ball out. That'll ground out. And he'll push for third. And he'll make it handily. Beautiful leadoff triple for straight Dynasty. Ball on the first pitch, 1-2 count. Grounded out to the pitcher. Can they make the pass in time? And they call that out. Bring up the third hole hitter for straight Dynasty. Well, looks to be one of our rare left-handed hitters here in this tournament. So you'll see the fielders shift over to the right a little bit. Big hit.
Right in that gap, too.
It'll ground out, score 1, and that'll be an RBI double for straight Dynasty. So far looking to be a fantastic game as our stadium starts to fill up.
Yes, if you guys are in Hilo Town, you guys Pau Church, no nothing for do, come check us out. We'll be here all the way till our championship game. Expected to start around 4:30 this afternoon.
Big hit.
That's a foul.
Just foul.
You know, we'll continue our live coverage throughout the day for all of our viewers watching wherever you are. Leave a comment. Tell us where you're watching from. You'll get a good shout out. We love to see where all of our viewers are coming from. So far, I just brought a Kiola. How's it going from Molokai? Isa. Molokai or Molokai?
Molokai.
Whatever. Molokai.
Big hit out to left field. That'll score 1. And keep the runner on first. That'll bring us to a tie ball game. Bottom of the first inning. Huge fly.
Little shallow.
Fielders coming in and caught. That'll put straight Dynasty at 2 out, 1 on. Grounded out to left field. Runs just parallel with that foul line. And that'll put runners on second and third. Straight Dynasty trying to keep it alive with their last out in the bottom of the first inning.
Game is tied right now. Looking to bring them in to take the lead.
Grounded right past the pitcher. That'll score 1. That'll score 2 after a little stumble. for a beautiful 2 RBI single. Straight Dynasty really looking to get ahead early in this game, as they'll get a strike on that first pitch. 2-1 on the count. Right over the shortstop's head to left field. It'll almost make it to the fence. Looking for a triple. Looking for an inside homer. And that'll score 2 for Straight Dynasty.
Love to see it.
Great speed on the man with the pink gloves. Absolutely incredible. So that'll put Straight Dynasty up 4 in the first inning with an incredible 6 runs. And still on 2 outs. That'll be 4 runs in 1 out. And they will call that one. I believe that's a ball. So 1-2 on the count. Big fly out to left field. It's going and caught by that left outfielder. And that'll finally retire the inning, but not before Straight Dynasty can put 6 across the plate, putting them up 4 in a 6-2 game against Strictly Aloha.
Yes, thank you guys again for joining us. Sonia, Molokai, let's go. We also got Brother Troy. Aloha from Arizona. He's missing home right now. And the rain. Well, Brother Troy, we hope you're staying cool. You know, the summer weather. Thank you guys for joining us in our live coverage of the King of Hawaii softball tournament.
And you know, the slogan for this tournament is to be the best, you got to beat the best. And so far, every team we've seen today has really put that on display. Every team really putting in a great effort, trying to stay alive, trying to get even further in this tournament.
And you've seen those comebacks before.
Oh, absolutely.
Throughout these last couple games.
Absolutely. You can never count a team out until the game is done. Because today is going to be our championships for the King of Hawaii softball tournament. Over 160 games of softball being played this weekend. As we see the first pitch, big hit to left field by the lead hitter. And he'll jog over for a single. But over 50 teams came in this year just for this tournament across 4 different fields of play, 4 different days, all leading up to today. Strictly Aloha with 1 on. 2-1 on the count. 2-2. Big hit out to left field. Will that stay fair? It will not.
We've seen some close calls with these foul balls.
Absolutely.
Especially out there to the left side, we have our batting cage.
Yes, indeed.
I think last night, someone almost got struck as well.
Yeah, yes. I believe yesterday morning someone might have actually gotten hit as well by one of these foul balls. But if you can make it down to the stadium and you're looking to maybe pick up a ball, go hang out by that batting cage.
Yes. Souvenirs.
Line drive out to left field. That'll advance the runner from first to second. Putting runners on 1 and 2. 1 out, 2 on. Oh. My mistake. Looks like they didn't count that first foul as a strikeout. So looking at no outs, 2 on. And a 1-3 count. And they will walk that hitter from Strictly Aloha, loading the bases. right here. We've seen it before. We've seen a couple of big homers today so far. And all it would take is one right here for Strictly Aloha to tie this game at the top of the second inning. That'll be strike two. 2-1 on the count. Big hit to right field. But that will be caught by the outfielder. Runner on third will tag home. Runner on second will tag to third. Putting one up for Strictly Aloha this inning. And runner on the corners. Runners on the corner. My apologies. Believe that's 2-2 on the count. There we go. Full count. Right up the middle.
Pitcher.
Right over the pitcher. Right over second base to the outfielder. And that'll score another for Strictly Aloha. And put runners on first and second. With, I believe, 2 outs this inning. Seems we have an issue with our scoreboard. Our sincerest apologies for that. That'll be 2 out, 2 on for Strictly Aloha. Big hit to left. It's going, and it's over the wall.
Yes,
beautiful.
Love to see it, those home runs.
And that should tie the game for Strictly Aloha.
There we go, as our scoreboard starts getting updated.
There we go, 6-6 game. And they will call it at 1 out. So 1 out, no one on as their power hitter comes up.
1 out. Sorry, 2 outs. 1-1 count in the beginning.
Big hit. And that'll put a man on first. All right, looks like they're subbing out the man on first. Strictly Aloha with a great inning so far, putting 4 across the plate. Another big hit up the middle. That'll get the hitter.
Runner safe out there on the corners.
Runner safe on third. Ground ball out to the shortstop, and they'll get that out on second. And looks like it was indeed 2 outs, and they will call that a third. Strictly Aloha tying it up as we wrap up the top of the second inning. Looks to be a fantastic ball game, folks.
Yes, sir. We got some more shout-outs to make in our YouTube live stream. Let's see, here we go. Brother Troy, we got you. We got Porfirio Gonzalez. He's watching from Colorado. We got Gotcha watching from Maui.
I've always wanted to go to Colorado. Those mountains just seem so
Rocky Mountains, yes. There. And we got Kobe cheering on for Strictly Aloha.
All righty. Strictly Aloha taking to the field at the bottom of the second inning.
Esau.
And straight Dynasty up to bat.
I gotta say, Strictly Aloha, they got one of the more cleaner jerseys, yeah. It's a little simple, but, you know.
Yeah, a little bit hard to read from all the way out here, but I do like the colors.
Yeah, they do rock it. I'm rooting for them.
Here's the pitch. High ball. Outfielder running. Can he catch it? He does. And that will be an out for Straight Dynasty's lead hitter. All right.
Hey, Hawaiian Airlines. It's my auntie on the tail. No. That's everybody's auntie right there.
Slight delay, and we're underway. Big backside hit. Stays fair. He'll go for 2 and call it safe at second. Beautiful hit. No outs, or 1 out, 1 on. My apologies for straight Dynasty. Big pop fly. Still goes deep and caught by that outfielder. Tries to make the play. Runner from straight Dynasty will stay safe on third. As straight Dynasty finds himself with only 1 out left this inning.
Ground ball up the middle.
That'll score 1. And batter will settle on first. Once again, tying this game up. 7-7, bottom of the second inning. Straight Dynasty with 2 outs, 1 on. That'll be a ball on the first pitch. 1-2 on the count. Grounded out to first, and they make the catch in time. And that'll retire the inning very quickly. Straight D only managing to get 1 across as we head into the top of the third at a tie game.
Once again, thank you guys for joining us on our live stream, both to Facebook and YouTube. We got more shout outs. We got Vavai Nui checking in from Washington. Love to see it. We hope you guys are staying safe out there. Thank you guys for tuning in. All brought to you this live stream, covered by K-Vikes Media. Hilo High School's K-Vikes Media. Amazing to see our high school students and alumni all coming together for this broadcast. Bring you guys here. Bring the action to you guys. If you guys like what we do, please support our crew. You guys can make a tax-deductible donation. Once again, that's a tax-deductible donation made at kvbikes.org/donate.
And that'll be a big double for the lead hitter from Strictly Aloha, top of the third inning. And that pitch will go just wide. 1-2 on the count. Big line drive out to right field. Runner will make it home, and batter will stay safe on first. Strictly Aloha putting 1 across the plate with runner on first.
Shout out Vicente. Let's go, boys. Strictly all the way.
Ooh, pitch goes way inside. 1-2 on the count. Way outside this time. 1-3. And they will walk. That puts a runner in scoring position. 2-1 on the count. Ooh. Inside on that one. 2-2 with runners on first and second. Big hit out to right field. That'll ground out. That'll score 1 and leave runners on the corners. Beautiful inning so far from Straight Dynasty. Putting them up 9-7.
We're going to correct that. That's strictly Aloha.
Strictly Aloha, my apologies. Oh, there is one of those trick pitches you love. Looking at a full count here. Runner on the corners. Oh, and that will foul out. All right, looks like strictly Aloha. 1 out, 1 on. Up 2 in the inning so far.
Sends
It's
it up.
Will it stay fair? It will, and it is caught by that right outfielder. But strictly Aloha sends one home. Putting it up to 3 on the inning.
2 outs now.
Yes, indeed. 2 outs, 1 on, with 1 out remaining. Pitch goes just wide. 1-2 on the count. Ground ball out to the right outfield. Grabs it. Sends it to second. Nobody's home. Leaves strictly Aloha with runners on the corners. Both teams here putting up a good game. Strictly Aloha clawing that one out to left field. And it is caught mid-stride by that left outfielder. And that'll put away the first half of this inning.
Not before strictly Aloha puts 3 up on the board.
Yes, indeed. Strictly Aloha really showing, once again, that the game is never really over until it's over.
Especially as we're heading into these championship bracket games.
Absolutely.
More shout outs now. We got Kairos for strictly Aloha. Thank you guys all for tuning in, watching our live coverage here at the Francis Wong Stadium. You know, love what we do here at K-Vikes Media. You guys should support our crew. You guys can make a tax-deductible donation to our program. More information can be found at kvikes.org/donate. That's kviks.org/donate.
And why should they donate, comma? We've got everything. Looks like we're doing fine.
You know, it takes a lot to put on a broadcast like this, especially for running a 4-day tournament. So a lot of those donations will go towards making sure our kids can get fed. They can cover transportation costs. When we do more outside broadcasts, we got to go Kona, stuff like that, you know. It's really just to support our kids and our program. So if you guys are able to, please go ahead, check out kvikes.org/donate. Make some tax-deductible donations.
Looking like Straight Dynasty gets a walk on that first runner.
Yes, sir.
Big hit out to right field. It's going, stays fair. Looks like that'll score 1. And
Puts a
batter
runner out
finds
there on
himself
two.
on second.
Yes, sir.
Oh. Looks like...
We're going to change over our pitchers.
And possibly looks like our right outfielder as well. Okay. Just a short delay.
Brought at second, taking a little break. No worry, we feel you.
And in case you were wondering, your donations to K-Vikes don't just go towards food and transportation. It also helps with helping our kids enter a lot of competitions and gain opportunities, not only across the state, but even across the country.
Yes.
Big one from last year is the Shoots Hawaii competition.
Yeah, Shoot
on Oahu.
Summit on Oahu. Shout out Hawaii Creative Media.
I believe we had 10 kids go up.
Somewhere around there. And they all placed.
Yes.
Very happy about that.
All placed, and I believe it was 5 categories for filmmaking.
Yes. Here we go, back into play.
That'll be just inside. 1-2 on the count. High ball out to center field. It's back and caught. Runner from second. Kicks on over to third.
Looking over to our live chat, we brought a mic shouting out Petty in the right field. PD. Kalamai if I mispronounce.
Ooh, another big hit out to left field. But that will go foul and actually be caught by that left outfielder. But straight Dynasty will put one across the plate.
2 outs.
2 outs with 2 runs for straight Dynasty in the bottom of this third inning. Currently, Strictly Aloha is up 1 point. And that'll go just inside.
Whacks it.
Just over the third baseman's head. Stays fair. And that'll be a nice double. And pinch runner coming in.
Straight D definitely putting in the work to close that gap. With the runner on second in scoring position. Hoping to bring him home.
Oh, look at that stance. He's ready. As that first pitch goes just short. 1-2 on the count. A little bit of a floater for a strike. 2-2. Oh, quickly out to center field and caught. And that'll put away the inning. Leaving straight Dynasty up 1 to go into the 4th.
Once again, if you're joining us on our live stream, mahalo for tuning in to the King of Hawaii softball tournament. Brought to you all by K-Vikes Media. Hilo High School's K-Vikes Media. Big shout out to the crew working our cameras in our control room as well. Big shout out to the students. All those who have been here for the past 4 days, working crazy 12-hour shifts a day. I've been here all 4 days, and I think I've racked up about 36, maybe 40 hours of work.
Yep, sounds about right.
So yeah, we really appreciate our kids for sticking in with it, making sure these broadcasts can go out to you guys watching at home.
But here at Long Stadium, we also want to give a big shout out to all of our concession and food trucks.
Yes, keeping us fed throughout the tournament. Roast pork bowl. If they can hear me, roast pork bowl.
Send one up, please.
We're trying our luck.
Big hit from the pitcher for Strictly Aloha.
Strictly.
And that'll put him on first. We're waiting for the tag out. And there's your designated runner.
So we got about 200 viewers. Let us know where you're watching from in the comments.
High ball out to right field. Oh, and that is caught. Putting us at 1 out, 1 on for Strictly Aloha at the top of this 4th inning. Grounded out to left field. Fight for second. Ooh. They will get that out on second, but the hitter will make it over to first, putting us at 2 out, 1 on.
Whacks
Ground
it
ball out to left field
right
again.
past the shortstop.
That'll make it to the outfield and put runners on the corners for Strictly Aloha. 2 out, 2 on. Lofty pitch turns into a big fly out to right field. And the outfielder gets under it. Quickly putting away the top of that 4th inning. Straight Dynasty managing to stuff Strictly Aloha.
Once again, thank you guys for joining us. You're watching K-Vikes Media. The Kama Chameleon Show. You got Kama.
And Kama.
Yes, sir. Stay tuned.
Rolling into the bottom of this 4th inning, Strictly Aloha looking to keep Straight Dynasty from getting back ahead. Not able to put any runs up at the top of the 4th. It'll take a little bit of effort to try and keep their 1-run lead as Straight Dynasty comes up to bat. First pitch goes just inside. Grounded out to left field. Can he make it? No. First baseman makes the stretch. Puts us at 1 out for Straight Dynasty.
Chops it.
Right over the pitcher. Oh, and they'll call that safe. First baseman couldn't get back on the ground in time. That'll put us at 1 out, 1 on for Straight Dynasty.
Ooh.
And that ball goes foul. I will say, I haven't really seen that before. He danced a couple steps back to try and make that hit. But that puts us at a 2-1 count. Runner on first for Straight Dynasty. He'll step back, let that one come in.
Brother
2-2
Travis.
count.
Brother Travis in our live comments. Ooh.
Right to that shortstop. And they'll call that one safe. Only 1 out.
Travis sending a shout out to Zachary Louis, his cousin. I think that's the guy out there on first. Hey,
All
good
right.
slide for your cousin, huh, Trav? We love to see it, guys.
2 out, 1 on. Straight Dynasty. Looking for a big hit. That goes out to center field.
Makes the
And
catch.
great hustle from that outfielder. And that's going to be a null inning from both teams. 0-0 in the fourth. Keeping Strictly Aloha ahead by 1 as we go to the top of the fifth. As Straight Dynasty takes to the field. Just a friendly reminder, stay hydrated out there. It's been really hot these past couple of days as we've been here all weekend. So remember to drink water, not just things that have water in it.
Yes,
no,
sir.
Coffee doesn't count.
While we talk, we got to give a big shout out to Brother Ants, our tournament coordinator.
Absolutely.
Brother Man. He played yesterday. His team, Sumfa, King Locals. That's how you say it. Sumfa is the first word. King. Ooh. Sumfa, King Locals.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Brother Ants and his team over there. Here we go now, top of the fifth. Strictly Aloha up to bat. Leading by 1.
2-1 on the count. Oh, couple of trick pitches. Grounded out to left field. Can he make it before the ball? Nope. Nice stretch from the first baseman for that first out. After those first 3 innings, it has come to a really tight game.
Yes, it has.
Both teams fighting for every inch as that ball goes way foul. That puts us at 2-1 on the count. In danger of fouling out now. Right into the gap on right field.
Nice.
And that'll put him onto first. 1 out, 1 on for Strictly Aloha.
This is what we're seeing for the past couple of games is, once someone gets on base, they start building that momentum. Hopefully they can continue to grow that lead that they have.
1-2 on the count. Grounded right past the pitcher. Runner from first will make it to third. And that'll be a single, putting runners on the corners.
Yes, we got a shout out, brother Jamie, bringing us some quick lunch break. Chicken salad. What did you get?
Also chicken salad.
Chicken salad. Mahalo, brother Jamie. You hear cheering.
Ball.
If you hear chewing, you know what it is. There we go. Sends it out there.
And
Ooh,
they make the
it.
catch. But that'll score another for Strictly Aloha. Putting them up 11-9. Top of the fifth inning. But with 2 outs, it's going to be really tough for Strictly Aloha to make it.
Got a pinch runner out there on first.
Oh. Right over the pitcher to center field. That'll put 1 runner in scoring position as he tags from first to second. And here we go. just inside on the pitch. 1-2 on the count. They'll call that one a strike. 2-2. Oh, just off the glove of the third baseman. That'll score one. And keep runners on first and second for Strictly Aloha. That puts us at 12-9. Strictly Aloha up 3 points. 1 out remaining as their pitcher comes up to bat. Sky high out to right field. Goes foul. And we'll see those runners reset back to first and second. Two one on the count. Runners on first and second. If you even just leave it up. Two on the count for Strictly Aloha's pitcher.
Rocket out there to left.
It's going, caught by that outfielder.
It's going to retire the side. Heading now to the bottom of the fifth. Thank you guys again for joining us live here. YouTube and Facebook, K-Vikes Media. Love what we do. Support our crew. Find out how. You guys can visit our website, kvikes.org/donate. That's KVIKS/donate.
Yes, indeed.
I want to send a big mahalo to all of our viewers out there, all 227 of you on YouTube, and of course more on Facebook. Let us know where you're watching from. We'd love to see how far our reach is with our live streams.
As we head into the bottom of this fifth inning, Strictly Aloha is up 3 points against Straight Dynasty. However, I believe we are creeping closer and closer to that 55-minute time limit.
Yes, we are.
Straight Dynasty really has the pressure on them to try to make up some of those runs. After an incredible first inning, Strictly Aloha made an intense comeback. Tying it up after the second and gaining a 1-run lead after the third. And here's the pitch. Right up center field from the lead hitter. Caught, and he is out. And here we go. Sky high out to left field.
It's going back.
Going.
Ooh.
And caught just before it hits the fence. Beautiful work from that outfielder. Strictly Aloha really working to put Straight Dynasty out of the game here. And we are indeed about 5 minutes away from that time limit.
Yes, sir.
So Strictly Aloha can put away this inning. All they have to do is get to the top of the next and put away a few runs to secure them the victory.
A little bit of footwork from our pitcher.
1-3 on the count. And they will walk the hitter from Straight Dynasty. The first time in, I believe, almost 2 innings, Straight Dynasty has a man on base. That pitch goes just inside. 1-2 on the count. Beautiful hit out to left field. It's going. It's going.
Right off the wall.
Looks like that'll score one.
Straight Dynasty is still in this game.
Yes, indeed. Slowly trying to reel Strictly Aloha back in.
As this tying run comes up to bat.
Yes, indeed. If he gets a home run here, it's a tie ball game. High pop fly. Stays shallow. Caught by that shortstop. And puts away the inning. Straight Dynasty manages to put one across.
And we're going to continue play as we creep closer to that time limit.
Top of the 6th inning coming up.
We got some more shout outs to make. What's up, Ike?
There's Savannah.
Hey, Savannah.
Our youngest K-Vikes member. And there's Cheyenne, her mother.
So we got some more live chats. What's up, Ike? That's from Mike. Over there on our Facebook stream. Jumping over to YouTube. Got brother Vince over here still yet. How's it going, brah? Heck yeah, Kendall. Thank you guys for watching. This is the Comma and Comma Show.
Comma, chameleon.
Yes, sir. All brought to you by K-Vikes Media. Gee.
Strictly Aloha coming up to bat. Top of the 6th inning. Looking to really extend their lead here. And shut Straight Dynasty out. High ball out to center field. And it is caught. That's going to be an out for the lead hitter from Strictly Aloha.
One more mid-game shout-out. Iulani Pakele cheering on. Straight D. Shout out to you.
Up. And goes way wide. 1-2 on the count. I'll call that 1-3. Once again, both teams have chosen to keep that 5-man infield as the hitter from Strictly Aloha. Call that a strike for a full count.
Chops it
Grounded
right
to the
to the
pitcher.
pitcher.
And they will make that tag at first. 2 outs. Nothing on base for Strictly Aloha. And now the pressure is on. If they can't make a couple of security runs before this next out. As that ball goes wide. It'll be really tough on their defense to try and keep Straight Dynasty from making 2 runs to tie the game.
However, we are getting closer to that time limit.
And
As a walk-on.
Aloha will walk that runner.
We might actually see the game end after this. Here we go. Number 23 for Strictly Aloha up to bat. Runner on first.
Pitch goes wide. 1-2 on the count. Wide again. 1-3.
Full count now.
Runner on first, looking to Dynesty to make a move. Right over the pitcher, right past that shortstop. And they'll take the single, advancing from first to second for the runner.
Solid game so far, strictly Aloha. Right there out to right. It drops. Bringing one in.
Slide to third. Puts one across the home plate. Runners on the corners.
I believe we're at 2 outs. Is that correct?
Yes, indeed.
Call them line for our scoreboard.
2 outs, 1 on.
2 on.
2 on, my apologies.
Oh, good. Here we go.
And 1 run scored so far.
Ground ball. Right there to the shortstop.
Oh.
Out there at second.
Absolutely heartbreaking at the end of this inning. Looks like we're waiting to see if we'll keep playing. Yes, indeed. Looks like we will finish this inning. Strictly Aloha, only up 3.
This right now is straight Dynesty's last chance to put some runners on the board. Maybe even head into overtime.
Yes, indeed. But if Strictly Aloha can keep them from making more than 2 runs even, they will walk away the victors.
Thank you guys again for joining us here on our live stream. K-Vikes Media. Love what we do. Support our crew. You guys can make a tax-deductible donation to our program, supporting our high school students in Hilo, Hawaii, to further their experience in production. You guys can head over to kvikes.org/donate. Here's the first pitch.
Grounded past the pitcher to second base. And they make the out. Beautiful work from Strictly Aloha right there. All smiles from straight Dynesty. Two one on the count.
Nice catch by the batter.
That'll bring us to a 2-2 count. Way wide. Brings us to a full count.
Whacks it up. Shallow right.
And it is caught. We've seen a lot of great work from these outfielders today.
Yes, we have, especially since there's a lot of real estate to cover out there. Using only a 3-man outfield.
That brings us to 2 for 2. Straight Dynesty really needs to at least get on base with this next hit. Call that a 1-3 count. And they will walk.
There's still some life in them.
Yes, indeed. So 2 outs, 1 on.
This brings up Brother Travis's cousin, Zachary. Thank you guys for tuning in, Brother Trav. Thank you.
Grounded out to center field. And straight Dynesty will take first and second.
Hey, yes, we got Brother Ant making an appearance in our Facebook live chat. Brother Ant shouting out Paul. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. A big hit here could tie this game, as that first pitch is going to be a strike. 2-1 on the count. Ooh,
Fair.
beautiful hit out to left field.
That's one run in.
That'll score one. And they will stay safe on second and third. Bringing straight Dynasty within 2 runs of tying this game.
Brought a Zach over there on third, looking to come home. Here's a pitch. Whacks it out, foul to right field.
Way foul.
Oh, and watch your kid.
Almost gets empty in the baby.
Our spectators out there, please be careful if you're coming out to Wong Stadium. The net only covers our bleachers.
Oh, baby got the ball.
Souvenir, yes sir.
Looking at 2-2 on the count.
Whacks it.
Right over the pitcher. That'll score 2.
Straight Dynasty with their tying run on first. 2 outs now.
If Straight Dynasty can get one more run,
They need magic.
they will eke out this victory. We've seen it before, though.
We have seen these games get really intense. That's a strike.
Real quick turnaround by the pitcher there. Line. Oh! Beautiful catch. And that will put us into overtime, folks. Oh, sorry, not overtime. The 7th inning.
We're continuing this game. And of course, our live coverage here at the Francis Wong Stadium for the King of Hawaii softball tournament. All brought to you by K-Vikes Media. Big shout out to Hilo High School and their amazing program over there. If you like what we do, please come support our crew. You can make a one-time tax-deductible donation to our program. More information can be found at kvikes.org/donate. Once again, that's kvikes.org/donate. We also got a link over there in our description on YouTube. But please, support our program, support our kids as we continue on. You're watching the Calm Chameleon Show, K-Vikes Media.
Yes. And here we go. One of the rare 7-inning games of this weekend.
Of today. Most of these games end in 6.
Big hit to right field. Goes foul. Grounded out, dropped, and they still make the tag. However, seems we have a runner on third. 1 out, 1 on.
I believe we have passed our time limit now. JC Boy shouting out, "Nye boy, let's go, brah." Whacks it down there.
Grounded to third base. They make the catch, but that will put 1 across for Strictly Aloha. (14-13) game. Strictly Aloha up by 1 with 2 outs. And we are at that time limit. So if they can even if they strike out here, if they can keep Straight Dynasty from making any more runs, that will end the game. As we go into the bottom of the 7th. Strictly Aloha taken to the field here at the bottom of the 7th. With a man from Straight Dynasty still on second.
Yeah, he just stretching.
It appears they will start with the man on second for Straight Dynasty.
Because why not?
Full count already. And they will walk the hitter.
Runners on first and second now.
Sky high out to center field.
Little shallow. Oh!
They'll make that catch, putting us at 1 out, 2 on. Strictly Aloha just needs 2 more of those to put this game away.
They do lead by 1, but we also have a runner in scoring position.
One double play can put the game away here. Blasted out to left field. Caught once again. And
runner on second will advance, leaving our runners on the corner.
Very tight game here, folks.
2 outs, runner at third. Tying run at first.
Winning run on first.
Winning run on first, tying run on third.
1 home run here ends the game.
Whacks it.
Grounded out to third.
Right past the shortstop. That's a tie.
And safe at second and third.
That's our winning run right there at third.
A single from Straight Dynasty puts the game away. It appears they've been given an extra point. Game currently sitting at 15-14.
Bases loaded now.
All right. Straight Dynasty gets a man onto first. Scoreboard showing that Straight Dynasty is ahead.
Whacks it up right down the middle.
Sky high. And that'll be caught. And scoreboard reading 14 runs.
We're having some issues with our scoreboard, but
Yes, indeed. That is 14-14.
it is 14-14.
Going into overtime.
Thank you guys again for watching our continued coverage. King of Hawaii softball tournament. Beautiful Hilo, Hawaii. This has been the Kama Chameleon Show with Kama Kana.
Kama and Kama.
Kama Kana going to step away. You left with Uncle Kama. No worry, you guys in good hands. I know nothing about the sport, but I go make you guys crack up. Promise. Here we go now, starting this inning with a runner on second. Pop fly out there, left field. Outfield gets under it. Runner still safe at second. More live chat shout outs. Shoots! About a shoots. Let's go Strictly. Thank you guys again for watching. There we go. That sends one out to left, and it's foul. Love our comment section. Brother Kairos. Junk and Pole, best of tree. Love to see that. Unfortunately, we're not able to. Continuing on with play. So our pitcher up to bat, number 50. Whacks it right past the shortstop, out to left. Brings a runner home. We're going to pinch out at first. Now brings our score 15-14. Straight Dynasty. Whacks it out there to left field. He'll get under it though. There we go. That's 2 outs now for Strictly Aloha. Runner on first. Here's the pitch. Uncle Gerald shouting out, "Shut the nephews." There we go. Strictly Aloha sends one out there to the right. The fielders get under it. That's 3 outs. So we continue moving now to the bottom of the 8th inning in overtime. Thank you guys again for joining us here on our live stream. 300 viewers on YouTube. Just about 25 of you guys on Facebook. Mahalo again for joining us. Your live coverage of the King of Hawaii softball tournament brought to you by K-Vikes Media. Hey, love what we do. Please support our crew. If you're able to, you guys can make a one-time tax-deductible donation to our amazing program for our high school students. Visit kvikes.org/donate for more info.
And I'd like to thank Kama and Kama for
Yes,
holding it down.
Hey, we got Brother Kai back.
A brief break. It's been a long weekend. Voice is getting a little raspy, starting to struggle a little bit, but it's the last day. Everyone's starting to struggle a little bit. We all got to fight through.
Yes, we are.
And this game continues to move on. Our scoreboard reads 16-15. I believe it's 15-14, but either way, we all know that the deficit is 1. Straight D needs 1 to tie, and that tying run will stand on second with our ghost runner rule in extra innings. A long game here, and I know we talk about time limit, but when the game is tied like this, you got to keep it going.
We gotta. Bangs it out right to third baseman off the glove. The play is made at first. 1 out. Runner on 3.
That was great recovery by the middle infielder. Also great reaction from the runner.
Yes,
to know when to advance.
Yes, indeed. Here we go. We've got Brother Zach up to bat. Travis, we hope you're watching your cousin. He hopes to bring one home. First pitch was inside. Whacks it right out there to right field.
Once again, this game is tied at 15. My goodness. Can Straight Dynasty end it here, or are we going to keep playing? That's going to get through into left field, and the winning run stands on third for Straight Dynasty. In what they will call a 16-16 game. So 70 feet away, a fly out or even a grounder could score this runner from third.
We're going to hold the game really quickly. Once again, thank you guys for joining us here in our live coverage. Of course, you've been saying it a lot this past game, but please feel free. Make some tax-deductible donations to KVIX Media. We appreciate all the love and support we've got from you guys. And of course, all that proceeds are going to go to supporting our program, supporting our high school students, fostering this education and production and live broadcasting. Once again, more info on that. You guys can go to kvikes.org/donate. More shout outs, of course. Concession crew downstairs keeping us fed throughout. Looks like we got the coach making some calls. Here we go. Sends it out there.
This should do it.
It dropped.
It will. Just past the outstretched glove of the left fielder, and this game finally comes to an end in 8 innings. Straight Dynasty, a 17-16 win, and they will move on. What a game.
What a game indeed.
And we will take a break. KVIX Media will continue coverage throughout the day as we crown a champion here at the 2025 King of Hawaii Softball Tournament.
That's Brother Zach coming in for that winning run. Shout out to Trav. That's your cousin. You guys have a good one. We'll see you soon. See you.